You risk everything to leave Nigeria, only for a Canadian judge to look straight korokoro in your eye and tell you that the force you once served is so corrupt. Because of that, it cannot allow you to stay in Canada. How would you feel? That's what happened to a former Nigerian corporal, Mr. Monday Iyagbe Eriato, who based in Canada and now struggling to get his permanent residence in Canada. This man appealed for that permanent residency, but his past came back biting, hurting him. Not because Mr. Monday committed any crime at all. No, it's far from it. But because of who he used to work for while he was in Nigeria. And that is the Nigerian police force. Hello everyone and welcome back to AfricanBlackGoldTV. Today's story will shock many. A Nigerian man, Mr. Monday Iyagbe Eriato, was denied a fresh start in Canada. This is a start that could build up his future and also the future of his family. But the Canadian judge was a wicked man. Not because of his personal actions, rather at all, no. But because of the reputation of the institution this man served while he was in Nigeria. And what is the name of that institution? The Nigerian Police Force. What exactly happened to Mr. Monday? Why did the Canadian immigration system rejected Mr. Monday's application for a permanent residence? And what message does this also send to thousands of others, military, police, politicians who are back home in Nigeria, who are abusing humanity? Mr. Eriato entered Canada illegally through the land border from the US in October 2017. But court record described Mr. Monday as a former police corporal in Nigeria, where he served for 8 good years before leaving Nigeria to America. While the ex-corporal, Mr. Monday, was in Nigeria, Mr. Monday was also assigned to the checkpoint during the 2 past elections in Nigeria, including the 2015 presidential election. He was also assigned to the now disbanded Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS, in Ikeja, for a period before leaving the force in 2016. When the ex-corporal, Mr. Monday, when he applied for the permanent residence under the Canadian Humanitarian and Compassionate Grant in Canada, he believes his time with the Nigerian police would even work in his favor. But instead, opposite now be in case. Because at that point in time, when the judge, when he noticed, say, this Mr. Monday, say, na ex-police officer, now he be from Nigeria. That time, the judge heard he got to spin all the dabaru, mago things. When we say Nigerian police that they do for Nigeria, the flashback just came in straight into the judge's head. In his ruling, the judge didn't mimic any word at all. The judge just give him the way we say it be. He called the Nigerian police force, and I quote, an organization known internationally for corruption, human rights abuses, and systemic violence. Now, let's talk about corruption here. Have you ever had any face-off with Nigerian police as regards to corruption? Please put in the comment there. Explain to us what happened. How did you manage to get yourself out of that scenario? Have you ever been abused by the Nigerian police force? Please put in the comment also. Explain to us what happened. What about the systemic violence? Have you ever involved yourself? Either the Nigerian police, maybe they created one kind of systemic violence. Please put in the comment also what happened. Give us the scenario here so that we can learn from your story. Judge Henry, he no stop for that one. No. Judge Henry even went as far as describing Nigerian police force as evil force. Now, so now the judge, when we say he based for Canada, now so now you call the Nigerian police, so he said not be police force at all. He said there be evil force. Imagine being in that courtroom, hoping for a better life, and hearing your former job being described in all those words. How would you feel? Instantly, definitely, you will know, say your case, it don't enter water. Because if judge begin tell you all those kind problem, we say Nigerian police force say that they do, you as an ex-corporal, you go know say your case, you no get leg here. Mr. Monday had already lived in Canada for over 6 good years. Mr. Monday claims that he had immigrated well enough and he had no criminal record rather at all. And even they work part-time to support himself, meaning they pay some small taxes here and there. But still, the Canadian judge, they no collect in paper enter at all. Paper wole, they deny him, say because you serve under Nigerian police, straight up, they give you permanent residence for Canada. The judge believed that Mr. Monday was part of a group that participated or even at least enabled systemic violence in Nigeria. But Mr. Monday tried to deny the fact that he just served with Nigerian police. He was not part of those people that were doing all those mago things. Here's the twist. There was no record of this man ever committing any personal abuse with anybody. No, not at all. No misconduct, no record of it. No criminal charges, not at all. Nothing whatsoever in the Canadian record. And that's one of the reasons why this man, he get that liver, say he won the permanent residency now because he knows he no commit anything. But the court, they now rule that working for the Nigerian police, even if he didn't personally himself, right, harm anyone that they know or that he did, that joining the Nigerian police force made him part of an organization with a toxic legacy. In short, he was guilty by association. Now, let's be honest here. This case didn't happen in a vacuum, not at all. The Nigerian police have long been in a global spotlight for all the wrongdoing, for all the wrong reasons, which every one of us, we all know. If you don't have any wahala with Nigerian police, maybe your family, your friends. So at least the total population of Nigeria, probably maybe 80%, they don't get one quanta with Nigerian police force. No be from NSAS brutal matter, right, to the countless report of extortion, waiting you carry, waiting you get, bring money, your money no complete, and even they go make them also with torture. They'll torture you well. And also a lot of extrajudicial killing here and there. The world, they take notice, they look, especially that time when we say the NSAS protest, when it happened, it now opened the nyash of Nigerian police to the whole world. International human rights organizations like Amnesty International have published a multiple report against the Nigerian police. So when the Canadian judge, when he called the Nigerian police an evil police, please, he knows what he's saying. And he was referring to all these wahala we've seen Nigerian police that they give citizens for Nigeria. When this story, when it broke out like this, many Nigerians in diaspora were stunned, but not surprised though anyway, right? Because comments keep pouring in on social media. Everybody begin talk what waiting Nigerian police, waiting they do for them. Others even harder them. They put on there say, even the innocent officers are now suffering because of the bad leadership and the corruption where some of the police officers in Nigeria, where they don't put for ground. One Nigerian Canadian even wrote, say, I avoided joining the Nigerian army or even the police after my NYSC. And now I know I made the right decision. Otherwise, they will have castigated him, also put him in the same box as Mr. Monday now. But don't forget, it's not Mr. Monday alone that was rejected a permanent resident permit or that was rejected Aduro. A lot of people, especially Nigerian police, military, even politicians that waka go inside Canada that they want to chop Aduro. Aduro, it no work for them. The Canadian government, they bans them. They don't give them Aduro. This ruling from the Canadian judge now raised a kind of serious question. Should people be denied a better life because of where they once worked? What about doctors who treated wounded protesters? Or even civil servants who worked under corrupt regimes? Where do we draw the line between personal action and institutional guilt? I know it's a tough and even a kind of emotional debate. This case now set a kind of dangerous precedent to a lot of people who say that they maltreat people for Nigeria. If immigration officers begin rejecting applicants simply for working in Nigerian security or even public sector, thousands of people could be affected, which we all know that. Custom officers, army personnel, even FRSC workers, they might face the same bias as what Mr. Monday is facing now. Why? All because the institutions back home are damaged. Now, let's bring it home one more time. Imagine serving your country for years. You never harmed anyone. You just follow order and did your duty. Then you now run from hardship from Nigeria. You find peace in a new land there. And then they now tell you, bro, you are part of the problem. So sorry, we don't want you here in this country. How would you feel? That's the heartbreak in this story, where we say your past may follow you even when you believe you've left it behind. It's just like a shadow. The shadow will keep following you anywhere, everywhere where we say you go. Sometimes your shadow will even be in front of you. Corruption doesn't just hurt victims in Nigeria, it hurt those who tried to serve with honor. Even when you there for abroad, bro, it will hurt you. Until we fix our institution in Nigeria, even the good people inside them will also suffer the consequences. We can't afford to keep sweeping the rot under the carpet. If the world can see it, then we must confront it, face it, and make sure that we overcome it. Have you ever faced immigration bias because of your job in Nigeria? Or do you agree with the just decision? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to African Black Gold TV for more stories that dig deep and speak truth. See you guys in the next video.